duck make the yummiest fish pies in the pond, and all of the ducks love his pie. He wants to make more pies, but he needs help. So he says to his duck friends, "Help me make more pies. Give me some of your pebbles, and I'll share my pie shop with you." His friends give him pebbles. Now they each own a little piece of the pie shop. These little pieces are called stocks. When Duck sells lots of pie, his friends are happy. Their pieces become worth more pebbles. But when Duck burnt the pie, the pieces are worth fewer pebbles.
Initial public offer.
Duck dreams of opening a second pie shop on the other side of the pond, but he needs 100 shiny pebbles to build it. Duck has an idea. He cuts his pie business into 100 tiny pieces, like cutting a real pie. Each piece costs 1 pebble. Other ducks buy the pieces. Now, Duck has 100 pebbles for his new shop, and another 100 ducks each own a little piece of his fish pies. This is called going public. It's when a business shares ownership with investors for the first time. If duck pies sell really well, he might share some extra pebbles with all the piece owners. This sharing is called a dividend. It's like a thank you gift. However, not all businesses give dividends. Young, growing businesses, like a new worm delivery startup, usually keep all their pebbles to grow bigger instead of sharing. Think of dividends like this. Would you rather get 2 pebbles now, or let the duck use those 2 pebbles to open another shop that might make you 10 pebbles later? Different ducks want different things. If Duck becomes super popular and starts making worm pies too, then your piece becomes more valuable. Other ducks might pay 2 or 5 pebbles for the piece you bought for just 1 pebble. But remember, growth isn't guaranteed. Just because Duck's shop grew in the past doesn't mean it will keep growing. The future is always uncertain. If Duck's pies start tasting bad, or another duck opens a better pie shop, his business might struggle. Then your piece might only be worth half a pebble, or even nothing at all. Nobody wants a piece of a sad pie shop. How do prices change? Why is a piece of Duck's fish pies worth 1 pebble today and 2 pebbles tomorrow? Let's visit the duck pond market. Picture a sunny spot by the pond where ducks gather and quack their offers. Selling 1 piece of fish pies for 3 pebbles. Buying 1 piece for 2 pebbles. The price is simply what the last buyer and seller agreed on. This pond is a stock market. This is where all the ducks meet to trade their pieces of pie shops, fish shops, and worm shops with each other. Supply and demand. When lots of ducks want the pieces, but nobody wants to sell, price goes up. Ducks offer more pebbles. Fine, I'll pay 4 pebbles. When all the ducks want to sell their pieces, but nobody wants to buy, price goes down. Ducks accept less. Okay, I'll take 1 pebble. What moves prices? Bull market equals happy sunny days. The whole pond feels great. Lots of fish, warm sunshine. Duck announces, "I found a secret fishing spot with the biggest fish." Ducks think, wow, his pies will be even yummier and easier to make. Everyone rushes to buy pieces. Price jumps up. Bear market equals a storm warning. The pond feels worried. A storm scares away all the fish. Ducks worry. Oh no, duck won't have enough fish for pies. Everyone tries to sell. Price falls down. Different investment strategies. Just like there are different ways to swim in the pond, There are different strategies for choosing which business pieces to own. The value hunter. This duck looks for forgotten pie shops that other ducks ignore. Maybe duck's shop looks old and dusty, but it's still making great pies. The value hunter buys pieces for cheap and waits. Eventually, other ducks notice, hey, those pies are actually delicious. The price goes up. The growth seeker. This duck loves new and exciting ideas. They don't want boring old fish pies. They want the young duckling who invented a super fast worm delivery service using lily pads. It doesn't make pebbles yet, but the growth seeker believes it will be huge someday. They want to get in early. The income collector. This duck loves getting little gifts. They buy pieces of big, calm and stable businesses like Grandma Duck's Bread Bakery that share pebbles regularly. Every few months, here's your thank you pebbles. They don't worry much if the price jumps around. They just love those steady pebble gifts showing up in their nest. The index investor. This duck thinks, I don't know which duck will have the best business. What if I just own a tiny piece of all the important businesses? So instead of picking one winner, they buy one special thing that holds pieces of everyone's businesses, the whole pond. It's simple. As the whole pond grows, their pebbles grow too. If one duck's shop has a bad day, it's okay, because all the other ducks balance it out. This strategy grows slowly but safely over time. The day trader. This little duckling buys and sells all day long, splash, splash, and splash. They try to catch tiny price wiggles, very exciting, but also very tricky and risky. Duck might lose big or win big based on his experience and wisdom. Each has different excitement and safety levels. However, Duck is still confused and hesitate how to buy the cake pieces that is best for him. So here comes another duck to guide him connect to the marketplace. He will provide the place for him to buy and sell orders for Duck based on his priorities and budget. This is a stockbroker. The golden rule. Duck only invest pebbles he's genuinely okay with losing. His pebbles for food, nest repairs, and medical emergencies should never be in the marketplace. He keep them safe at home. Good versus bad investment. Not every duck is a good business owner. Sometimes Duck is a bad baker. Sometimes Duck made a bad decision, or even saying controversial statement. Everything affect Duck pieces worth in the market. Sometimes something scary happens, like a fish crisis or dried up ponds. All the ducks get frightened and sell their piece at once. Prices fall everywhere. Smart duck know it's a long-term journey. He think in seasons, not days. He keep learning and stay informed, but don't obsess over daily price changes. He control his emotion. Remember that slow and steady wins is always last longer.